the lights will be going out for a 71 lap race, we hope, around the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. The lights are coming on. Who's going to have the best of starts? Lights out and away we go, and it looks like Simincic just had a decent start to the race. Although Sander Kallas trying to sneak up the inside into turn 2, it's not going to work. Stefanko now trying to have a look at the inside as well. Michi Hoyer has already gained 2 places, going past his teammate now, taking 3rd place. What a phenomenal start for Michi Hoyer. That has dropped Michele D'Alessandro down. Oh, and he nearly loses the car as Mohamed Patel moves up into 6th place, sneaking past an Eric Andre. D'Alessandro's getting aggressive up into turn 6. That was a fantastic start to the race there, Petter. He's looking up the inside. Oh, a bit of contact between the two. I think that was Martin Stefanko. And now Patel trying to get in on the action as well. I will let you speak, Peter. Go on.
So much action, I have no idea what to commentate on.
No, same here. Phenomenal start from Yerny Simincic, but I've got to say, start of the day, potentially start of the season for Michi Hoyer. I think Michele D'Alessandro is angry that he's lost now the positions that he has. And Mohamed Patel, I think, is lucky to a degree to still have the front wing on his car. Side by side again through turn 4. Looks like Michael Ayres has got the move done through 4, but James is trying to hang it up the inside of turn 6, and he is doing so. A bit of contact between the two, and Michael Ayres manages to keep hold of the position. Now Michi Hoyer is all over the back of James Sadler as well. So he's got Michi Hoyer, Michele D'Alessandro and Mohamed Patel breathing down his neck. I'm trying to think. Oh, Michi Hoyer chucking it up the inside.
Oh no!
There's contact between the two.
And D'Alessandro is now also past James Sadler as well as Mohamed Patel.
Well, aren't we into an interesting bit of the race
and
now
Patel
as well?
Is right up as the rear wing of D'Alessandro.
Not only that, just behind them, Gosby is on the back of James Sadler as well. But yeah, Mohamed Patel going to try and make the move on Michele D'Alessandro. But D'Alessandro's covering him off and makes it difficult. Oh, Gosby! I don't know if that was brave or not, but I think it could have been a bit risky.
The top speed problem with ACR means that D'Alessandro managed to close down the gap to Michi Hoyer just down the straight, while getting attacked from Mohamed Patel.
But yeah, I mean, if Michi Hoyer doesn't make moves, then D'Alessandro definitely will, I reckon. But obviously Michi Hoyer does have the benefit of getting the slipstream, but as we know, he is massively limited on that straight line speed. Now, you mentioned as well that Stefanko jumped Kallas. Yes, he did. I spotted it when Kallas was trying to fight Florian Becker. But I don't know if this is going to work for Martin Stefanko. He's on the option tyres now, and even if he can catch up to Yerny Simincic, he's still got to run the prime tyre. So Sander Kallas only being, what, 2.8 seconds behind him, isn't losing enough time.
Is close to Michael Ayres, really close. Michael has a bit of problem on his tires, I think, on through sector 2. But Michael seemed to have much better top speed.
D'Alessandro could try and make the move here. Hoyer's got a 332. Oh, and contact.
Oh,
that's D'Alessandro off the track. That's Michael Ayres suffering a massive loss of time there. That's going to move Mohamed Patel into position to attack down into turn 4. So he's going to switch to the inside and have a look up the inside. As in the background, and Eric Andre trying to make a move on Martin Gosby. That hasn't worked though, unfortunately. I'm wondering, I mean, it may be easy for people to sit there and go, oh, Michele
and
Gallas,
Eric Andre. Oh my god. Okay, so Eric Andre going down the inside in turn 6 and D'Alessandro hitting Michael Ayres, spinning him out.
And also Martin Gosby and Eric Andre are now side by side as well. I mean, we thought we'd seen all we could see so far in this middle stint. It's still kicking off. I was going to say that I think Michele D'Alessandro may have been caught out with the speed that he got down into turn one. They've been used to getting about 320, 324 down there. On that occasion, 332 kilometres an hour, and just braked a little bit too late and couldn't stop the car. And everything that happened after that, it was a cause of that. So you get a massive gain, but you get a lot of pain if you're trying to make moves. Now, if Stefanko had been able to qualify on pole and control the race and lead and pull away, whole different situation for him. Mohamed Patel, though, may be able to have a look at Michi Hoyer.
Yeah, he's getting ever so close.
And he has a look of the inside. That's the benefit of the extra speed, but there's contact between the two of them. And Michi Hoyer says, you're not doing it like that, my friend. If you want it, you're going to have to work a little bit harder and try and make it a little bit cleaner than you did then. Hoyer going defensive. Now Patel is going to have to go around the outside. And Patel squeezing Hoyer there.
Oh, in contact again. Oh, that was close. Oh, and a nice switchback of Mohamed Patel. Oh, and another contact.
I think you may have caught Michi Hoyer by surprise there. These guys are bumping wheels quite a lot. That was a lovely bit of driving from Mohamed Patel. But now, who's that? Who's that? Is that an Eric Andre? It is. Trying to sneak up into the slipstream. So Mohamed Patel goes from nearly making a beautiful overtake to now having to defend.
Oh, Michi runs right out for the last turn. I think let's chop down for Mohamed now. That surely will be an easy move for Mo.
Well, and Eric Andre, he may try taking the both of them here. He's following Hoyer, he's having a look. Be patient, and Eric, be patient, because if they make a mistake, you can benefit. But who's that? That's Martin Gosby getting in on the action. The bearded wonder from Formula Sim Racing and flag to flag Brem GP. He now goes to trying to make a move on an Eric Andre around the outside on the prime tyre. Too twitchy, has to back out of it. Well, I thought 5 laps ago we'd probably had the best action we were going to have in this race. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. We'll have a quick chat now with Michi Hoyer. Good afternoon, Michi. Interesting race. Interesting race. I've got to say, you probably had one of the best starts that I've seen any WC driver have this season.
Thanks.
Two places pretty much instantly. Great stuff. Got a little interesting after that, though, didn't it?
Yeah, quite a bit. I mean, I need to be honest. The initial start wasn't that good. I mean, I just out-accelerated D'Alessandro, who was starting on the bad side on P4, I think. And when braking for turn 1, I slightly lost the car, and I was like, oh, I hope I didn't get touched from behind. But suddenly, there was a gap on the outside for turn 2 besides Stefanko. And well, when there's a gap, you get your nose in. And yeah, in the beginning race laps, it seemed like I could stand a little bit with Sander Callas, but then yeah, you enter the circle. Yeah, and he was on about as soon as you push too hard on the options for 3, 4, 5 laps in a row, they get this 10 degrees too hot, and then they start out losing 10th by 10th. That's what happened then, and yeah, so I decided to somewhat give way to Stefanko, so if he pulls in an attack, to not defend at all, because I knew he would probably gonna be faster. Well, yeah, the second stint was hell of life.
Yeah, that was exciting, shall we say.
Well, I can't remember a battle going on for 9 or 10 corners in a race. But the one I had with Patel there, starting in the Senna-S and I think ending at turn 10. It was just, I mean, he has one FSR, but that doesn't mean you get people past. I mean, it's exactly the opposite. you know that the guy behind is an extra class driver, so you don't want to get him past at all. Was a different story with Journey though, and I mean Journey was a lot lighter and had fresh tires and something like that, so he just out accelerate me, and with his massive low wings, I mean I could have parked the car on the left hand side on the main straight, wouldn't have made any difference. So yeah, that was definitely a special thing.
Well, I mean, the result in the end is a third place, which is definitely not to be scoffed at. Obviously, being an ACR driver, you'll be aware that okay, your gain has come at Stefanko's loss, so to speak. But I think to a degree, still got to be, I don't know if happy is the right word, but satisfied maybe at the display that yourself and Martin put on today.
On the personal side of life, definitely satisfied. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with my race. I think I operated at my expectations and at my general level. Nothing special, but just a solid drive, which would have got me a P4. However, team-wise, obviously it's mixed. Of course, we looked at getting second in the constructors ourselves because technically or mathematically this would have been possible. With Jörne winning the race, it was clear that we couldn't got go speed in the end. But yeah, I mean, if Stefanko would have been, let's say, worst case without the crash third and me being fourth, it would have been an interesting story with
Flag to flag.
yeah, with flag to flag in the end, because Gosby, I think he managed to pass Patel on the very last lap or something.
Yeah.
Which was interesting though, because the pace of Patel was good on the primes, but as soon as he put on the options, he like fell off half a second per lap. I was surprised.
Yeah, I think many would have been. I mean, again though, I mean, as Jörne said, sort of he'd set his car up with the potential of rain, so maybe it was a similar thing with Mohammed Patel. Great stuff though, a fantastic race. Peter, any questions for Michi Hoyer?
No questions. Just congratulations on the podium. Didn't work quite out with getting ACR into P2.
Thank you. Anyway, before people now say goodbye to everyone, I just want to thank FSR administration for pulling off a good season so far. I think a fairly interesting season in between. Thank you to all the organizers to make this stuff work, because there are like 20 or 25 handful of work in the background to be done to bring out a broadcast like this, to operate a good system, operate a good website, and get the promotion and sponsoring done. So congratulations for getting a good season on the way there, and really appreciate all your work. And in the end, there is nothing else to say than charge your batteries, guys. Take a few days off and be around for 2nd December, as there will be quite some special thing happening again. I don't want to go too much into detail right now, but you will see on 2nd December this year. And then I hope you guys join us for racing in 2018 in Formula SimRacing again. Have a nice winter. Have a nice Christmas. Happy New Year. Stuff like that. Yeah, charge your batteries and get some motivation from somewhere. Do some stuff you regularly don't do because of FSR and anything. And
yeah,
be prepared.
Spend time with your girlfriend. That's what you don't do when you're racing FSR. Spend time with your wives and your girlfriends. But no, you're very right there, Michi. I mean, I was going to mention as well, I mean, thanks to everybody involved in Formula Sim racing, especially the drivers as well. It's been interesting to commentate on the World Championship races and see the ace races and take part in the pro races. So thank you to everybody involved within Formula Sim racing. As Michi says, get ready for what comes next, because hopefully things will just get better and better. Peter, any final comments?
I can just second that what everybody said. Massive thank you to everyone involved. A big thank you to everyone watching and supporting us. Big thank you to all drivers giving us an exciting season, especially this race. Yeah, and stick with us. See what comes next. Join us next season. You even can drive with us in Formula Sim Racing. We have many different divisions where you can join. Follow us everywhere. Follow us on Twitter, especially. One will like this. And yeah, tune in the next time we're live.
Definitely. So, with the thanks all done, make sure you check out the FSR forums. Links are in the description. And as Michi Hoyer said, have a great winter and have a great Christmas. Speak to you all soon.
Goodbye.